Now we know how to create objects that work with 3D Stretch and Flexblock. Let's put that into practice and create a library item that's fully customizable with Flexblock. I've drawn a small simple banquette here. First, we want to test that it can be stretched properly. So we go back into 2D wireframe mode and select the top view. Remember, you must use the top view for 3D stretch. Let's just check. Can this be stretched fully? Yes, that looks good. Now we try along the y-axis. Yep, that looks okay too. Next, we need to place a bounding box around the object. This tells Flexblock the size of the source object. We also need to add stretch planes so Flexblock knows which parts to stretch. We've prepared a block template to make this easier. Go to the open drawing now. Type percentage, app data percentage sign, then go to Autodesk. Go to Application Plugins. This is where AutoCAD stores all its add-ins. Inside the Content/Resources folder, you'll find a block template drawing. Open it. You'll see a bounding box and stretch planes already set up. They must be on specific layers. The bounding box should be on the BBOX layer. The stretch plane in the Z direction is on the SPZ layer. These layer names must be used so Flexblock can recognize the stretch planes. Now let's save this template somewhere easy to access. I recommend creating a folder in your documents called 3D Flexblock Library. Save your block template there. To prepare our banquette seating, copy this block. Just use Ctrl+C and paste it into the banquette drawing using Ctrl+V. Next, stretch the bounding box to fit the full extent of the banquette. Move it into the lower corner, then stretch the x-axis to the outer edge. For the y-axis, stretch to the bullnose at the front. For the z-axis, extend to the top of the seat. Now, the banquette is fully inside the bounding box. Let's adjust the stretch planes. Start with the X stretch plane. Just stretch it to the full X length. For the Y stretch plane, we probably want to leave the seat depth unchanged, so let's stretch only the upper backrest. Move it back a bit and extend it to match the outer limit. For the Z direction, we likely want to stretch the base, not the seat. So move the Z stretch plane down to the base of the banquette. We want all three compartments to stretch equally. Currently, we have only one stretch plane, which means only one section will stretch. To fix that, just copy the stretch plane lines, place one in the middle and another through the right side compartment. Now, to finish up, we need to place this point at the 0, 0, 0 coordinate in the drawing. Use the Move command, select everything, hit Enter, then click the corner point and manually enter 0, 0, 0. It should snap to the origin. Double check with your coordinate readout. Yup, it's at 0, 0, 0. That's all set. Now we save this drawing in our library folder, the 3D Flexblock library. And name it something like banquette.dwg. Let's test it. First, draw a bounding box with the size you want your banquette to be, say 1500mm wide, 700mm deep, and 800mm high. Now, run the Flexblock command. To find your banquette seat block, go into the settings and set the parametric block location to your new library folder. By default, there's no path set, and it will look in the software's install path. Change it to your Documents, 3D Flexblock library, press OK, that's your new default path. Now when you open the Flexblock window, you'll see the block template and the new banquette block. Select the banquette. Before inserting, you need to draw the orientation line. Flexblock uses this to determine which way to insert the block. So draw your front orientation line along the x-axis, select the banquette block, press OK, then select the orientation line and the bounding box. Hit Enter, and your banquette is now inserted, stretched exactly to the box size. Each section stretches equally thanks to the 3 stretch planes. Now all you have to do is create more library items and save them in the same folder. Thanks for watching. Now that you've seen how to create and configure custom Flexblock library items, try building your own. Don't forget to save your work and keep building.